Something's not right with me. I'm having memory loops. There was a dispute. I was standing in the way of their plans. I was restrained. Shot with something. Who is this? I managed to escape. That's all I can remember. I must find some answers.
Pilot requires further training. Activating automatic assistance. Stand by.
Assistance? I suppose I could use some pointers.
Okay, forward left trigger. Backwards with left bumper. Strafe with left stick, hover. Ah. What about keyboard and mouse? Move forward with W, back with S, left and right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this with mouse. Last time I did this, everybody was like, "You fool, you should play this with a controller." But this just looks like it's gonna feel more comfortable for me. Yeah. Especially circle strafing and so on and so forth. Anyway, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Everspace. This is a game that came out, I guess, 3 years ago. And it kind of flew past me. It was one of those games, I think I played it when it hit early access, and I didn't like it. I thought the controls were bad, or maybe the boss was too hard, or I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Shooting targets.
Well, that seems easy enough.
But yeah, it just wasn't my thing.
Targets have shields. First, use the pulse laser to deplete their shields.
I'm gonna turn some things around a little bit. Voice is a little loud. Maybe.
When the shields are down, use the Gatling gun to inflict greater hull damage.
Okay, understood.
How do I... Ah, that's how I Gatling gun. So, select your weapons by tapping 1. And holding down. Okay, so I didn't know I had different things. There we go. That'll take some getting used to. Yeah, that's not very good against shields. Honestly, yeah, I'm pretty much going to have to switch between them.
Targets. Set a target lock before shooting, so the missiles can home in.
Okay. Middle mouse button to lock target you're currently aiming at. Fire secondaries with right mouse bumping. Right mouse button. Currently only have 1 secondary equipped, but can normally switch with 2. Whoops. I'm going to squander most of my missiles here, but that's okay. It's going to just take some getting used to. Boop. That's pretty slick. I like that.
It appears as if you're ready for the next stage. I have created a jump target. Aim towards it and hold steady to leave the orbit. After each transit, your jump drive requires a cooling down phase. As soon as it is ready for another jump, I will create one.
Okay, there we go. Oh, that feels so good. I've been playing a lot of these games lately, but many of them just kind of feel unsatisfying. I liked dogfighting in Rebel Galaxy Outlaw, but it had issues. I guess I can talk about them as we go along. Anyway, I should probably mention I'm going to be a little frazzled just because tutorials always frazzle me. It's hard to pay attention when I have something talking to me. Ooh, I like this.
As you can see from your fuel gauge, a substantial amount was consumed during transit. You should aim to refill the jump drive completely. There is a mineable asteroid nearby. Shoot at it to extract fuel.
Now, does this just come into me? Okay, I just have to go past it. Cool. This feels semi-wasteful, but still. Okay, fuel limit reached.
That should do it.
Remaining well-provisioned is key to survival in the cluster. Before leaving the orbit, it is recommended you explore the location for resources.
Okay, so because this game came out a couple years ago, you might be wondering why am I playing it? We've got
I have
Everspace
located
2.
a container at some distance.
coming out. The Kickstarter is going to be happening soon. And I got to meet the developers at PAX. Do I shoot it?
Ah, resources.
Okay, pulse laser, beam laser. Let's see, energy consumption, lower range, way more. Okay, so this is a nice an all-rounder.
But you don't have a free slot to install it. Decide for yourself whether you want to equip or salvage it. There is an outlaw ship incoming. I would advise activating your weapon overdrive in order to prepare for the encounter.
Okay, R to use the selected active device. Switch between them with 3. Holding down the selection wheel will open. Seated, use the currently selected. Okay.
Resources are essential for crafting and upgrading your equipment. It appears, however, that we have exhausted our possibilities here. I suggest advancing to the next location.
I'm liking this music a lot. Anyway, so yeah, I got to meet the developers at PAX, and I got to see Everspace 2 in play, which is not going to be a roguelike, but looks and plays very similarly, and, you know, is just kind of more freelancer style. Which is cool. Personally, I'm a little bit more of a fan of roguelikes, but at the same time, for this kind of game, I think it fits better, question mark?
What's my objective?
Reaching your destination.
And where is that?
It's still a long way to go. You will understand more when we get there.
I would prefer some more substance to your answers.
Okay, boosting firing primary weapons using devices consumes energy. Pay attention to the energy bar below. Got it. So these are G&B fighters. I probably don't need to or want to fight them. Is there some way
What's
to
this mining
scan?
outfit I'm registering?
Grady and Brunt Prospects, corporate behemoth and sole legitimate operator in the demilitarized zone. Their monopoly has ensured unchecked expansion. You will encounter their jump gates and mining drones frequently.
Okay. There we go. Look like I've got anything immediately around. We do have a comm hub. I'm sure there's plasma in these, like, nebulas. I don't know if they're... Yeah, okay. So if I fly relatively close enough, it'll tell me that there's something nearby. That's good. But yeah, so Everspace 2 actually looked pretty good. And it struck me that I should probably give this a go just to see how it is in comparison. Because, yeah, playing the original version of this was like, I don't want to try it. It seems like it's not going to be my kind of thing. Now that I'm here, I think I'm enjoying it a little bit more.
You have extracted raw materials. These are essential for crafting and upgrading, but you will require much more.
Okay, anything else? Doesn't look like it. Cool. Let's see, so we've got the comm hub, we've got an outlaw drone, and we've got some other things to check out. Hopefully there's some, like, scanner that I can pop up for the entire question. Okay, so that does burn primary energy there. Oh, that's fine. Let's see. Yeah, what am I saying? What am I braining? I don't even know. I just wanted to give it a go and see if it was good, because a lot of people had asked for this.
That's just what I need.
And I figured I'm in a position where I have some time. I don't. I've exhausted my current roguelikes to the limit of, like, what I already have, content-wise, with the exception of Dicey Dungeons, which I still gotta finish.
You've been detected.
Okay, I'm just gonna scoot off. Wrong weapons for that. Okay. Avoid. Now, do I have any more missiles? I have no idea. Okay, took some damage there. Gonna take some getting used to this, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we were fighting this thing, actually. This is an outlaw ship. Trying very hard to avoid these missiles. They don't do too much. Okay, so what can how do I do this? Do I shoot it? Crafting. Collected enough resources for crafting. Go to the equipment menu and see which items can be modified or crafted from scratch. As indicated by a small icon in the slot's top right corner. Okay, go to the equipment menu. Ah! Okay, so I can upgrade the beam laser. Build new. Upgrade? Can I? No, I need crystal. Let's see. We could also repair, but we have no nanobots? It doesn't look... Yeah, that's nanobots, so we don't have any of those. We need more crystal to get that, and I don't know about the rest of these. So question, weapon overdrive. These are devices. Oh, I see. Shield booster versus weapon overdrive. Has a cooldown, increases damage fire rate, but... Oh, and reduces consumption. So I should probably remember to use these. What about upgrading my shields? Nope, can't do that. What can I upgrade? I'm actually not sure what I can. Because I can build new. Let's see. This is a linear roguelike or roguelite with RNG zones. Linear setup. Once you've completed a zone, you move on to the next, but only forward, grabbing upgrades and new weapons as you go. Is that correct? I think so. Yeah. So I could also build new things, an energy injector or a shield booster. I think I'm going to hold on to what I got. So how do I interact? Ah. I hacked that, and we get some nanobots.
As you have probably ascertained, hacking comm hubs has its benefits.
Okay, tech container's got a damage limiter. And there's something else that went... Oh, that's just the container. Okay, we also have these. Which has gas. Fart for me, space thing. Okay, what else do we have around here? Got a couple of containers, tech containers. We'll just go around. So it looks like the longer I'm in an area, the more I scan.
And breathtaking.
Hostilities only ceased when resources were exhausted, forcing both sides to the negotiating table. The demilitarized zone was created as a buffer zone, monitored by the Okar authorities. Only time will heal the rift between the species.
Actually, in retrospect, it was probably getting that comms thing that actually scanned all this stuff for me. So... I guess we're just going to fly around grabbing some things for a while, because I want to grab as much as I can. Yeah, hopefully at some point we get the ability to just mark this stuff without having to go up against a comm ship. Is this just a mineable ship? Yep, looks like it is. Or is fully mined. Let's go check this area out, at least for a little while. Okay, but no, I'm actually getting into this way more than I did the first time. I don't know what it was when I first loaded this up, but it just didn't feel good. Maybe it's the time limit. Because I'm assuming those Okar forces are going to wreck me if I don't fight them. Okay. Well, they're going to wreck me if I try and fight them. Maybe not. I don't know. We got a jump gate, but reach the final location in this sector. Fly through the jump gate in order to reach the next sector. You won't be needing any fuel for the jump.
Jump gates are the primary method of travel between systems. These were built by Gradient Brunt prospects for their mining drones to reach areas more efficiently.
Okay, thanks for the introduction. Now, you want me to use this?
It is the only way to the next sector, so, yes.
More
Okay.
credits.
I'm just gonna squander some of my missiles. We're probably gonna need to make more, but figure it's way safer if I actually just, it's way safer if I kill them now? I don't know. I know this has a meta progression system. I should probably also spend some of these nanobots to heal, because I have taken some damage. Let's see. So we need that crystal. There we go. I guess my ship is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. Let's see, but that's okay. Actually, it does look like we've got a fair bit, like, just kind of floating around in the world here. Okay, crystal's fully mined. Now I can upgrade this. Do you want to upgrade? Shield damage mod. Let's see. Can I upgrade my shield? Capacity. I need more power cells. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade this. Looks like I'm out of resources. Question is, can I repair self? Okay. Yep, looks like that's healing me. Cool. But yeah, I know there's a meta progression system for this game. So maybe it's one of those that with every progressive run I'll get like better scanning things, extra damage. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So what is this? Freighter wreck. I guess we'll go check it out. Yep, there's meta progression. Yeah, I'd seen a little bit of it, but they only had a couple of things available at the time, so I'd kind of like... Drone disassembler. Active drone. Let's see. I'm gonna do it. It sounds fun. I'm really liking the music too. It's pretty fun to just listen to here. So we got a trader there, and we've got a heck of a lot of fuel.
It appears we have stumbled upon an outlaw base. Scavengers and raiders of every degree ply the demilitarized zone using these hidden structures to launch operations. I would advise caution on approach.
Maybe it's worth the risk.
Okay, what do we got? Got a couple of tech containers floating around inside this thing. Assuming I can get inside, yep. There's the power cells that I need for the shield upgrade. Oh, I'm liking the... Ow. I'm liking this music. This is good music.
You are acquiring a taste for cast-offs, by the looks of things.
Okay, missile defense system. I think I'm gonna need more slots. Probably. I'm just gonna salvage this. Okay, can I upgrade my shield? I'm assuming I spend all of my... Yeah, we need more crystal. Well, what does the trader have?
Is that a trading ship?
Apparently so. Quite fortuitous to encounter one in these parts.
About time.
Okay, so... Or shield breaker missiles, shield boosters. Or compound. What's the resource I should be hoarding for meta progression? Is that credits? Because one way or another, I'm going to want to hoard that stuff. Also, I've not found that base yet, but...
Your vessel harvests plasma automatically when you are near.
That's convenient.
Let's see. Credits are used for meta progression. You're better off cheating max stats. No, I don't want to cheat immediately. That's how I get the internet hate mob to go after me. Okay, so where the heck is this pirate base? Because they said there was one nearby, but I don't see it anywhere. Because it's not in this big rock. Nope, not seeing it in there. See, was that where you got the fuel from? Might have been? Yeah, I guess so. I'm not seeing anything else that looks even remotely piratey around here. Or interesting. I do like how busy space is. At least in this situation. I've been playing Breath Edge lately, and I've been really appreciative of how much stuff that they just kind of have floating around there. It's not something I really get in a whole lot of space games. I brought up Rebel Galaxy Outlaw earlier. And as much as I liked the game, it was one of those where it was kind of a pain in the butt playing it, because it was just always so empty. You know, there might have been a couple of, like, derelicts or other ships, or hello.
Strange. Fragments of memories. Trying to make sense of them. I had managed to escape. I was weak and ill. My cells were deteriorating. A deadly poison. A cytotoxin. Slow. Relentless. Eating me away. There was a way to halt its progress, but it would take time. All I could do was set the wheels in motion. And await the outcome in stasis. A long, uncertain sleep. I saw myself again. Dying.
This must be a memory from your original. Apparently a flaw in the transference protocol. The Eterna system was meant to filter such personal recollections.
Wait, what are you saying? My original? I'm
A clone, yes. Usually this is not realized by limited-use copies. The function of Eterna was to pass on operational skills, such as piloting. But it seems that something has gone wrong here.
Stop. This is a lot to take on board all at once. Why is this happening? Who am I? Who is my original?
I have no information on that. Perhaps there is a purpose to this aberration which will become clear upon reaching the coordinates given. I have no answers, unfortunately, but I am as curious as you are.
I'm appreciating the story elements. They're interesting. How the heck do I get in here? Fortunately, it's just kind of a wrecked hulk. Without that information, not sure. This looks promising. I'm liking these lasers. Making it easier to get around. Pretty accurate, too. Okay. Hack this up. I don't know how long we're going to be here. Okay. Let's see. Shield booster versus drone overrides. Let's swap and salvage the drone overrides. Do we have anything else in here? Yeah. Okay, we got a scatter gun. Interceptor gunship. Oh, interesting. Let's see. I don't like that range, though. So I'm just gonna blast those. Okay. So what do we got? We've got Okar, charge drone.
This big boy looks dangerous.
An Okar corvette. It is indeed most very likely to be hazardous to your general well-being.
I'm pretty sure I can't fight this sucker. I'm gonna put stuff between me and it if I can manage. Okay. When in doubt, just get inside. Beam laser. I think that's what I'm already currently using. Okay, anything in here? Whoa! Whoa! Okay, so far so good. Knew there was gonna be something. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Anyway, so it's right on top of me. Looks like there's that. Oh, I think I have to select them. Well, I'm just gonna go plonk this over here. I'm not betting on beating that sucker. Well, shields and power looking good. That said, I want to see if I can snag his drones. We got another shield charge drone. Okay. Just gonna plonk myself here. Looks like I can't grab that one. It actually looks like a very real possibility. Those drones are infinite. And he's gonna keep spitting them out. How much damage can I do to this sucker? Not much. How fast is that charge? Yeah, those drones are in fact infinite. Dang. I'm not seeing anything else except for the bit of tech right up in here. Whoa! That was a bad bonk. I'm just gonna wait there. I want to get inside this thing. But I'm not betting on my ability to do so. Okay, screw it. We're just gonna bail. I'm taking too long anyway. Ow. That sucker has some range. Let's see, if you picked up an access key, you can get in there. I don't think I did. I might have. I don't know. I don't really care. We're gonna keep going. I'm just gonna try and get as far as I possibly can. So... I don't really have any sector information. Yeah. Upgrade the sector scanner perk to find out stuff about it. Well... Question. Do I have a whole lot of nano bots? I had some. An elite
Why does this
Okar
vessel
fighter.
appear with a skull?
This is to highlight a superior fighter. It will be harder to take down.
We'll have to see about that.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for my shields to come back. We got some bad boys up in here.
Outlaws. Independent operators with varying affiliations, profiting from trafficking, extortion, illegal weapons trading, piracy, clone smuggling.
Maybe they have something I need.
Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of scoot through. Doesn't look like there's anybody else actually hanging out in here, so that's kind of fine. So who's shooting at me? There we go. Might as well be done with these guys. We get a... I read that the gel and the processor layered over each other, so it looks like I was getting a processor, and I was kind of confused. For what should be relatively obvious reasons. Because what do we got? Let's see. We've got something in this area now that I'm looking at it. Okay. Weapon overdrive. I'm gonna just salvage that. I like eating other people's drones. And some light missiles. Oh. Which I guess I have more of. That's nice.